Welcome to DEPENDAsplaining, the podcast, the one and only podcast. Jen is here. She's typing away on her phone, so I'm not even going to introduce her.
Hi, I'm Jen, and look, right here it says, "Let me clear my throat."
She was singing a song about clearing her throat. I don't know.
DJ Cool. If that's right, let me know. That's all that comes up. DJ Cool, let me clear my throat. I'm going to play that for you when we're done, okay?
Okay. I'm Veronica, by the way.
Hello, Veronica.
Hi, how are you, Jen?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great as well.
It's great.
Yes. It's a nice day today. It was semi-sunny,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like 55 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'll take it.
Even the wind is not that bad.
No.
It's not even, it doesn't make it colder.
No. I'm done with the cold.
Yes.
I'm done. I'm done with the cold. Let's roll. Seriously.
I'm just ready for sunshine. I just need some happiness in my life.
Yes, for reals.
This darkness I can't handle anymore.
I know. I don't. Yeah. I want sun and sand.
Mm-hmm.
In that order.
Yes.
And a margarita.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Why didn't we make margaritas on Saturday?
Oh.
We should have made margaritas.
We should have. That would have been really good.
Let's have margaritas this Saturday. We'll pregame before our spouse event.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yay.
I like it. I'll be down the road from you, actually.
Okay.
So.
Oh, will you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Where we're getting ready and stuff. I mean, she lives right down. I mean, not like right down the road from you, but.
Here in this
But in
neighborhood?
the same area, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Past,
Gotcha.
like that street past that pub.
Okay.
You know, guys, that pub.
That pub
out there.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will be here because I'll have my children. I'll be single momming it again. And I have my sitter coming in at 4.
Oh, Kyle.
I know.
Why do you gotta work? I mean, come on. Jeez.
Right?
So rude.
His birthday is April 1st, and I was like, hey, let's go somewhere for your birthday. And he's like, I work. I was like,
oh, bother.
Oh, bother. Okay, fine. Whatever, Kyle. You work. Think you're so important and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Clacking away on your computer every day.
It's not even real world. It's just tap, 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 tap,
yeah,
tap, tap,
just
tap,
pretending.
to make sure you look busy.
Anyways, how is your PCS prep going, Jen?
It is wonderful.
That didn't convince me at all.
No, it didn't.
I know you're having some issues just because of misinformation for your pet, I think.
It's the worst.
It's just they're not communicating for you.
No. Everyone has different things to say, and my husband's like, no, you need to go by the brochure. This is what's right, and then we have to go by everything that it says too. And I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But trying to get a hold of the Department of Agriculture is like non-existent. They don't ever answer their phones. They don't email, nothing. So we have no idea if they've gotten our money. We have no idea if they've gotten all of our stuff, if we've gotten her tests, like all these stuff.
Sure.
No idea because they don't communicate.
That's really frustrating.
Yes.
But everything else is going good. I know you just had your car's lights converted back to American.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're getting your car ready to be shipped out.
Yep, my car goes. It'll be the day after this.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Excuse my cough. It's not coronavirus.
Oh, good. They said it's a dry cough, though. So.
Yeah, that was pretty dry.
Could
I
be
feel
this dry.
fine. So maybe I'm just
You
a
could.
carrier. I went to the grocery store and they had toilet paper. Okay. What? Is that one of the side effects of not getting it is you just shit your pants?
Like, I don't understand because it's like they list out all these things. It's like high fever, dry cough, like respiratory things. And so everyone's like, why do you think you're going to shit yourself?
Yeah.
I don't
Are
understand.
Are you shitting yourself because you're so nervous you might catch it?
Yeah. It's like all these like upper respiratory things, like a cold, a little bit worse.
Yeah.
But everybody thinks they need poo paper. I don't understand what toilet paper has to do with... I don't know. If you're worried about sneezing, go buy Kleenex.
Kleenex, yeah. Tissue for your nose, not your butt.
Yeah.
maybe that's why. Maybe we didn't notice it, but maybe the Kleenex for your face is gone. Not for your butt. So they're using it for the butt.
I saw a lot left when I was there over the weekend.
And the hand sanitizer, that's a hot commodity right now.
People.
Yeah.
Like, what? I just don't understand.
I just want to tell everybody it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Just like with any other flu strain,
yes,
the people at risk are people that have compromised immune systems and the elderly.
I also read that men too.
Well, I mean,
have a higher risk of getting it.
Women live longer than men. Let's just accept that now.
But we really have gone downhill if people are like buying out of all the toilet paper at Costco. If Costco is out of toilet paper, you know people are losing their minds.
Oh, I know.
Come on.
It's gonna be okay, you guys. I promise. Hey, you know what you should be doing right now is traveling because airfare is fucking cheap.
Seriously.
Yes.
Actually, even United put out a post about it. Well, they're willing to change. They're willing to do no fee for a change if you're flying between like March and April, sometime of that. They're willing to work with you on changing your flight for free. But I also heard that it's like super cheap.
Yeah, so we looked at tickets to Malta and it was like almost 500 pounds. So that's like almost
total or each?
Total.
Okay, yeah.
So that was going to be close to $600, right? Yeah. For translation. And I looked them up the other day and they were like 235 pounds.
Get on
so like just over 300 for all four of us round trip. And I was like, we're going to Malta. And I was like, dude, let's go to Italy. I know everything's shut down, but it's going to be so quiet.
Italy's on complete lockdown right now.
I know. And they're like, only if you have to go to work and public transportation will still be running. I was like, then how is that lockdown?
Yeah.
That's not correct.
No.
But whatever. It's going to be fine, people.
It is.
It is.
It really is. It's scary and it sucks. I'm not worried about the COVID-19. I just don't want to get sick.
I don't want to get sick. I don't want to feel sick. And that's with anything. I don't want to feel sick.
I just got over a cold. That was my type of coronavirus.
Yeah, same. Yep. I took a Tylenol. I was like, suck it up, Buttercup. You have laundry to do.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. But it's going to be okay.
It is. Stop buying out all the toilet paper, okay?
Yeah.
There are elderly people out there that need these items.
Yes.
And they cannot get them because everyone's already freaking out
and
selling out.
And you're hoarding it. You're hoarding also the hand sanitizer. Just wash your hands like a normal human being, you animal.
Yeah.
Just wash your hands. It's going to be okay.
Yes.
I have a joke for you.
Okay.
I have a coronavirus joke for you.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Hugh.
Hugh who?
Hugh people need to calm down.
Just protect yourselves is all.
Yeah.
If you know somebody that has the strand, then stay away from them.
Yeah.
And tell them to home quarantine themselves.
Yes.
And wash your hands on the daily like you should be already.
And amp up that vitamin C.
Yes.
And drink lots of water.
Multivitamins.
Yes.
It'll be okay. It will be okay. It's scary. It is scary. And, yes, if you already know you have a compromised immune system, I know it can be a lot more terrifying to think about because you're like, I really don't want to get this because who knows what could happen. So just be careful. Mm-hmm. But don't freak out.
Yeah. Don't freak out. Calm down.
Everyone needs to calm down.
You're going to be okay.
Take your Clorox wipes home. They're not going to help.
Speaking of freaking out, PCSing makes me freak out.
It's making me freak out.
Yes, Jen. Let me tell you why. I was like running through my head and I was like, okay, I know you get some sort of relocation allowance, right? When you PCS to a new state, new country, new base, new post, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. But how much does that really cover? Now, depending on what rank you are, it also depends on how much you get for that relocation, right? But it's like, okay, well, I eat the same as, I don't know, somebody higher rank than me. Maybe less, maybe more. We don't know. We don't know what my habits are. But anyways, so let's talk about that. When you get orders to go somewhere and you're planning your move, you have to pack out your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the movers come in and they pack out. Depending on what the movers say, you can take certain stuff like dry goods, canned goods. Sometimes you can take them, sometimes you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's putting you out of like spices, canned goods, cereals, just little simple things that won't perish in a few months that can meet you at your next duty station. But if you can't take those with you, you have to leave them behind. And then when you get to your next duty station, purchase it all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Like the infamous broom.
The infamous broom.
Mm-hmm. Trash can.
Yeah. So you have to purchase all these things again, right? Now, let's say for a house to like stock up on your groceries, it's going to cost you at least $400 to buy everything again. You know, like cereal, spices, salt, pepper, just your regular weekly groceries, all that. Let's say that's like $400 to restock up your fridge. Kyle told me that your relocation allowance is like $600 or $700. So already a huge portion of that has gone just to your groceries. Mm-hmm. What about your cleaning supplies?
Yeah.
That's not including cleaning supplies.
No, because you have to buy all that new.
Yeah, I left my dustpan, my broom behind because I needed to keep a clean house while we stayed there after our stuff had packed out, or just to like sweep up for the few days we were there. Mm-hmm. And then disinfecting wipes and all that. I had glass cleaner. What else? Toilet cleaner, toilet bowl cleaner.
Yeah.
All that stuff. That has to get left behind. So now you're having to buy all new. A good broom's going to cost you like $12. Mm-hmm. If I'm being generous here. $12, and then cleaning supplies. Let's say you're spending like $50. Broom, dustpan, cleaning supplies, right? Mm-hmm. I'm making a list.
You're going to need like paper towels, and you'll need trash bags.
Trash bags.
You know, it's all these essential things that you usually have. You just don't when you move.
Yeah. Excuse me, airplane. We are recording right now. You're so rude.
I know.
Can you turn on your propeller elsewhere?
Why must they do this here?
I don't know.
They should know better.
How about you have to downsize? So you know you're going to be moving, let's say you're going overseas, and you know the area you're going to live in has small housing. Mm-hmm. So you have to downsize some of your stuff. So you get rid of like...
We got rid of couches.
Couches?
Yeah, we had to buy couches.
Yeah.
And an entertainment... A TV stand, basically.
Bookshelves, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then when you get to your next location, you need storage. Because you probably don't have closets if it's overseas. Mm-hmm. You don't have closets. You need wardrobes, which they loan you. It's fine.
Yeah.
Or, let's see.
What are you going to buy? Couches.
Yeah.
Couches. We spent probably about... For our little tiny set, we spent maybe 500 pounds.
Yeah.
So what, like
600.
Like $600, over $600.
So you have to, get some stuff that will fit in your house because you had to downsize somewhere else, and then you need something to put your TV on, or you need stuff like that. So let's say you spend about $500 you did for your couches, right? Mm-hmm. I think we probably spend a little more because we had to buy dressers because we didn't have anywhere to put our clothes. So let's say $500.
We're being generous there, people.
Yes.
Because it can be more.
Yeah, on having to downsize and then replace some of the stuff that you need. Mm-hmm. And then cars, because the military will only ship one of your cars. They'll only pay if you're going overseas.
They'll pay for one car.
They'll pay for one car per active duty military member.
Yep.
So we only have one in this family, and they only shipped my husband's truck. Mm-hmm. I've gone through 3 cars, and endless repairs. The average used car in the United States is going to run you about $8,000.
Yeah.
So let's account for that. $8,000 for every time you have to move. Can you imagine?
That would really suck.
I mean, if you're going state to state, of course that car can travel with you, but sometimes you're not able to take it with you because, you know, it's not big enough to fit your entire family, or, you know, you have a pet that you're having to move with. The pet's not going to fit in my little Honda Civic.
You'd be like Dave when we moved from Tucson to Kansas. He took his truck. He just had a small truck.
Yeah.
He took him and the dog. So Tara was riding up in the front seat with
oh my
him
gosh
in the truck, and me and my dad and my daughter were in our car, the family car, driving along.
That's
so it was
so
just
cute.
him and the dog up in the front.
Like looking out the window. Oh, doggy.
So that was a good instance where we both were able to keep both of our cars.
Yeah.
And it worked out in that sense. And so sometimes you will get lucky. You won't have that expense. There is other expenses along with that, moving-wise, but
right.
that is one saver. But there are cases where, you cannot bring your car with you. And you're going to have to get a new car.
Yes. I have had so many cars since I've been married to Kyle. And he has his truck now, and like he bought it brand new. It's beautiful still, and that's his. I refuse to drive it. If I have to, I absolutely have to, I will drive it, but I don't like driving it around here because the roads are so small. So that's his truck. He drives it back and forth to work. And like I said, I've had 3 different cars since we've been here. I know
you've had shit luck in cars.
I know this one so far has been really good. Thank goodness. Knock on wood.
Seriously.
But I know I only have like a year left with that car. So when we go somewhere else, I'm gonna have to buy another car, and that's gonna be a few more $1,000 that we're gonna have to spend.
Yeah.
So that's average car is about $8,000.
Yes. You might be able to find going overseas. You might be able to find something cheaper than that. The used cars are a little bit less expensive, but
I'm gonna tell you, it's just here in the UK.
You think so?
Yes, because when we were in Belgium, they were expensive.
Were they?
Yes.
Maybe it's I think what Dave was telling me too, because in the UK, because they are right seat drivers and nobody else has right seat drivers, and that is why cars here are so much cheaper.
I think if we were to take this car back to Europe, because you can drive them in Europe, it would sell for more than when I bought it.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah, especially with the miles it has. It doesn't have any miles on it for the year.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I seriously think it's this country.
That is nice.
Yeah, it is very nice.
One perk of being in the UK, guys.
Among many, don't worry.
Yes. Some semi-cheaper used cars.
Yeah. How about job loss? You had to leave your job behind. Yeah, so you had to miss out on all that pay for yourself. I left my job. I left it because I had a baby, but I'm sure if we would have been there longer, I would have resumed
been able
working.
to get back in.
Yeah. So we lose months and months and months of pay. I don't know how. I don't know average. I wouldn't even know how to average that.
I wouldn't know either, but it is something to consider. Some people have been able to take advantage of the unemployment when they move, but that's not forever.
No. I had a friend who, when we were stationed in Guam, and she went to Idaho. And she got to Idaho, and she tried to apply for unemployment just until she could find a job with her her degree. And they didn't give it to her because she had the option of staying in Guam if she wanted to. She's like, but my husband got orders to Idaho. And they're like, it doesn't matter, you could have stayed. She didn't qualify for...
That is some crap. I mean, they do get kind of strict on their reasoning for unemployment, and so that sucks.
I know.
That's pretty unfortunate.
So that's another income loss.
Because that's the thing, you can't rely on unemployment because you might not get it.
Nope.
It's true. You're not guaranteed it. I feel like we would have a better chance because we're being quote unquote forced to move. We're not going to stay away from our family. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
But you just never know. So you can't count on that income.
Right.
But yeah, so that's kind of sucks. I don't know. Maybe average. I mean, depends if you're just having like a basic type of hourly job. I I wouldn't even know where to start. It's been a long time since I've...
Let's say you make like $1,000 a month. Yeah. That sounds fair. And you go 6 months without a job. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of money.
It is.
Yeah. That's
especially if you've been able to budget through and figure out, you've been able to plan out with that money all the time.
And then let's say you don't
have it.
And let's say you never get that job back. You don't get, or anything even similar to it. So it's like now you're facing that, having, cut down on your income significantly. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's one. I don't even know how to average that, so I'm just going to leave it out. But appliances, too. Mm-hmm. Your appliances. Moving overseas, you can't take your appliances. You can, but you have to plug them into transformers because the voltage is different.
I'm going to say, they were like of no use, basically, though.
Yeah, so you're going to have to get your basic microwave, which you can probably get one for like $60. That's not terrible.
And the Facebook Marketplace will help.
Yes. But I'm like brand new here, $60, right? How about a blender? How much is a blender?
Your basic blender.
$400.
No, Veronica, not for your fancy blender.
I love my Vitamix.
I know. I don't know. I think I got a blender for like, I think it was like $20 or $30.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Basic, just a basic thing.
And then like a toaster.
Ooh, what's a toaster?
It's where you stick your bread in and it makes it all toasty.
You don't toast it in the oven?
No, that's
or
for savages. That's like in the caveman age.
I toast mine in the oven because we don't have a toaster. But toasters are good. You can get them for like $10.
$10?
Yeah. Just really your basic cheap one.
And your coffee pot, because God forbid.
Fucking coffee pots.
Yeah. That's like $30.
Yes.
For a decent one.
For just a decent one that you hope it's not going to break in the next 2 months.
Yep. So, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then...
a dishwasher. We had to buy a dishwasher here.
Did you really?
Because TMO does not provide dishwashers anymore. Oh. So we had to buy one.
Yeah.
That's kind of sucked.
That sucked. Mm-hmm. We had to buy a fridge. We didn't have to, but we chose to buy a fridge. Mm-hmm. So, and then your environment. You will not go from sunshine to sunshine to sunshine for the rest of your military career or your military member's career. You are going to go from hot to cold, cold, and colder, to hot, to really hot, to I'm on the sun, to what the fuck am I doing on the North Pole?
And that's just at one base.
Yes. That's how Montana was. It's like, why is it so hot today? And then the next day it'd be snowing.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know Montana got really cold there too. Kansas was kind of the same way. They did not get as quite as cold as there, but they would get snow. And then in the summers, they would get into like 105 all day long.
Love
and you're
it.
like, what is happening here, people?
That's what I want. And Kyle's like, I could die in that heat.
It would snow one day, and it would be 102 the next day. And I'm like, I don't get it.
It's crazy weather. Mm-hmm. I'll take it though. But yeah, so like you go from cold weather, and you have to buy cold weather gear. I had no cold weather gear. I was born and raised in California.
Yep.
And then we moved to Guam. Okay. And then we went to Belgium. And we got there in the summertime. So it was fine. But as soon as the winter came, and it was the first time in my life that I had seen a snowfall. Mm-hmm. You know, in my 25 years, I was 25. My 25 years, I had never seen a snowfall. So I'm having to buy coats and gloves and all of that.
Yeah, buying winter gear is not cheap. It is not. Like, all the layers you think you need. Like, because it was, when we went to Edelweiss, it was the same. Like, we had to stock up on more stuff because it gets cold here, but it doesn't get that cold. So we all had to get, you know, like the kids need jackets, winter jackets.
Yeah.
We all needed gloves. We needed face masks. We needed, hats, the kids needed snow boots. Yes. And the things that you don't even know, the layers underneath.
Yes.
Long johns.
Yes. So that's going to cost you some money. Like a good jacket will probably cost you upwards of $100.
Yes.
Right? And then boots, like if you want like good snow boots, easily $200. Mm-hmm. So, and you can get all that, you know, used somewhere for a lot cheaper, which is what I did. and then hats and gloves. So let's say you're spending, let's give you like $300 for winter gear.
Yeah. I think it's a good average.
Yeah, for winter gear. But what about like summer gear? If you're going from winter to summer,
you have to buy
an eternal summer, and you're buying
you just don't buy any clothes, you're fine.
Just walk around naked.
Take all your jeans and cut the pant legs off. Yeah. There's your shorts. Take all your long sleeves, cut the sleeves off. Tank tops and short sleeves. Yeah.
So like a new wardrobe, let's say like $300 for your new environment.
Yeah. That's like on average. You might be spending more. You might be able to spend less. It depends. I mean, it all depends on family size and the deals.
And then your house deposit, which it's given to you by the military too. You get like some sort of advance.
If you want to do the advance, I think you still have to pay that back though. So, yeah, if you don't have the money to be able to upfront right away, because what was it? Deposit was like, for us, I think we had to pay first and last.
First and last month's rent?
Yeah, and then deposit?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. An animal deposit.
Oh, yeah.
We had a pet deposit for that, so. I don't remember. Is deposit like half of your month's rent? Or is it the full thing?
Was the full.
Yeah. I think it just, and that depends too. It depends on where you are and who your landlord is. If they're going to do half of it. Sometimes I have heard of it being half of the rent, and then I've heard of it being a full
month. Let's just say it's like $2,000, right? It's like rent. So even if it was 1 month or 2 months, it's like average.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you have that.
Yes.
That, and then what if you don't get your deposit back because you have a shitty landlord and they're like, there's a spot on the wall that I don't have a magic eraser to invest in, so.
Because you have shitty paint on your walls that I can't actually wash like a normal person.
Because this paint is flat. Not
paint.
Not, what's it called? Semi-gloss. Or satin.
It just rubs off on your towel.
I can't wipe off the Cheeto that my daughter accidentally smeared on the wall. It's on there forever.
I can't rub off any of the fingerprints that are all up along the wall of the stairs.
Yeah. Come on.
All the many fingerprints.
They set us up for failure. Just like carpet in the dining room. That makes me so mad. Or carpet in the bathroom. Have you seen those houses?
Oh, I've been to one too many houses with carpet.
It's so disgusting.
Yes.
I remember watching Full House and they had carpet in their bathroom when they would do like bathroom scenes.
Yeah.
And I was like, why do you have carpet? Like, ugh.
It was a very like late 80s, 90s thing.
Oh, it's
that
so
they were
gross.
doing. A lot of times it's for like older people too because they don't like the cold on their feet and the tile and stuff.
Well, you can have like a longer longer rug.
Yeah.
But like carpet?
Yeah, full on carpet. Oh. You think like when you flushed your toilet and you know if it like the water sprays up a little, it's on the carpet soaking in. Your shower.
Yes.
Your bath.
Yes. I have
water.
A 7-year-old son. And the things I have wiped up from the floor of the toilet, around the toilet, is I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy.
Oh, it's disturbing.
Oh, yes it is. Speaking of cleaning, PCS clean, those are fucking expensive.
Oh my god, I think we were quoted at 436 pounds for ours.
With the carpet clean and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what, average, like, over $500.
Yes. Just to move out. And it's in the contract. In many of these places, it's in the contract that you have to have it professionally cleaned.
Yes. They won't, a lot of people will not accept you cleaning it yourself. No matter how clean you are, no matter how, spotless you can get it, it does not matter. You have to have receipts, which... In a situation, because I am also a landlord, I kind of do appreciate that in a sense. So I look at it in that way of you have proof that it was done. So you can either go by your tenant's word, which, they're not always the most reliable people. Or you can have an actual physical receipt by a company that says like, hey, yeah, we did all this cleaning. So
yes, which
then you can go, if something was not done properly, then you can go back to the company and be like, hey, you need to do this.
Yes, you didn't do it right.
It sucks, in a sense, because I'm having to pay for one, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. But then it's also, when I look at it in the sense of, like, because I own a house, it is peace of mind.
Yeah.
As well.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess just because I know how I clean, it's like, I can do it. I can do it. Why should I have to pay somebody?
And some landlords will accept that, too.
Yeah. Not ours, because we had to sign a paper for it. Yeah. But yeah, ours is going to cost us like £600.
Ugh.
I know. It's a lot of money.
That's insane.
So yeah, let's say
$500.
$500.
Yeah.
$500 just to have your house clean.
Just no big deal. There it goes.
Yeah. Man, when we moved into our house in Belgium, so I went to see the house by myself. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I like it. The house was super messy. Like the people that were living there, it was just a couple, like a young couple. Mm-hmm. And it was super, super messy. And they had pet, and there was like pet hair everywhere, and it smelled like pet. Mm. It was really messy. Like, I can't even explain to you. And so we were talking, and she's like, oh yeah, I like the house, blah, blah, blah. And then she was talking about the moving out. She's like, we'll move out this day, and then we're going to clean it because I have to clean it to their standards. And she like rolled her eyes when she said that. And I was like, oh, to their standards. And I was like, okay, I'm going to, like, what kind of house am I going to find? So when we moved in, I had to clean it from top to bottom.
Really?
Yes, it was filthy. Like, it looked fine just glancing through it. Mm-hmm. But, like, when you got in there, like, the stove was full of grease, the toilet, I had to use Q-tips in the little crevasses because I was like, oh, my God, like, this is so gross.
That is the thing, too. Like, if you have a pet, get your house professionally cleaned. Like, it's just, one, it's just you're helping the next people that are going to be moving in. And you never know. You just never know. That is the thing. It sucks. Yes, it sucks to have to pay for that much but it's also peace of mind, because then as the previous tenant as well, the landlord cannot come back at you and be like, hey, well, I found this and this is dirty and this is dirty. No, it's not your problem. It is that company's problem now too. So you're kind of like giving yourself a way out in case something comes up.
That's true.
Yeah.
I never saw it that way, because you're a landlord, so you would know better. So that's good. Okay.
It's just little things that come up that you think about.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pet relocation. Overseas is going to cost you a pretty penny. Yeah.
So there's a lot of different. Oh God, there's so many. There's so much.
Poor Jen. Her head's going to explode, you guys.
How much time do we have to talk about this?
Take cover.
Are we ready? Because I have a lot. No. So, pet relocation. So, if you're moving stateside to stateside, that's not too bad, because you just have to check and make sure that state is, if there's any requirements as far as like pet licensing. I've never done that before, but I heard that you should do that. So you should make sure you do that. But going overseas, whether you're stateside going overseas or overseas to overseas, it's going to be pretty much mostly similar. You're going to do all the same things. So that cost is going to add up a lot. Vaccines need to be up to date, and they have to be sure you have all the vaccines that your new place requires. That's a pretty penny, because then you also have to pay for a fee for them being seen. Oh, it's so much. Rabies, for sure. Rabies needs to be done. You have to have a rabies vaccine done at most anywhere you take them, along with a rabies certificate with that. Some places you have to have a blood test done about the rabies to see where their levels are, whether they, rabies has been killed off completely. That is expensive as well. And that cost me, that was like $230 for that. And then, yes, so you have to pay for the test, the rabies test, and then you need any documentation you possibly need. You have to get your dog's health, whether it's a dog or a cat. I have a dog, so that's why I refer to a dog. A health certificate, which will cost you another whatever fee that the vet, for being seen again. It's usually around like $15. And then you have to also make sure that your pet is free of all different types of like heartworm and fleas and ticks. Whether they have it or not, they still need to get it done so that it is clear on your health certificate.
So you have to do like the medication.
Yeah, so that's another cost.
Okay.
That will come up. So that's probably going to be in the like $30, $40.
Okay.
And then you can just ship your pet out.
Okay.
If you're lucky, you can take the rotator. They can be as checked baggage, and that's $125.
Perfect. But some people aren't lucky.
You're not lucky enough to have a rotator. You have to know your country's requirements because some will require you to use a third-party pet shipper, which will up the price tremendously, but it will also help you a lot. It just depends on what is required. So, like, we are having to fly our pet from the UK to Seattle, and we have to, because of the plane that we're taking, it has to be done through a third-party shipper. We can't do it ourselves. So that can cost anywhere between, like, $500 to $3,000 to ship your pet. I think shipping her over to the UK from the States, her ticket alone was just like $2,100.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then on top of that, I paid for a pet shipper to help to pick her up and take her for us. Customs fees in the UK was like $300. And then we had to board her for a couple nights. And then it's just...
Okay.
That's a lot.
We're looking at like... a little over $3,000.
I would say so.
Let's just say like $3,500.
Yes.
$3,500 to ship one
This is
pet.
one. This is a dog. Sometimes cats might be cheaper because they're smaller.
Yeah.
There are times where you have the option that you can ship them. They can be in cabin with you, which is cheaper too. And United has a way of like checking them as excess baggage, which is cheaper as well. It all just depends on where you're going.
Yeah.
It gets pricey. And it sucks because that jumps up on people and they have no idea what to do.
Yeah.
Because there's sometimes like, how can you afford that? How can I afford $4,000 to ship my pet?
Yeah. And
I can't.
And there's people that have, multiple pets and it's like two cats, one dog, or two dogs, one cat, or
there was
3 dogs.
Somebody who asked about shipping their pets to Germany and they had 5 dogs. And I was like,
they only allow like 3 in
Lord.
house.
I know. I don't know how that happens.
No.
I love animals. I am not against it, but I'm just saying it is very stressful.
It is, yeah.
And very expensive.
Yikes.
Yeah, it is. That is the number one thing. Perk of pet travel expenses, though, is they are tax deductible.
Yeah.
So.
But at one point, you still have to pay it.
You still are paying out of it, though.
Yeah.
It sucks. It does suck. So it's all grouped in together. You are paying a lot.
Yeah.
It is the most stressful part.
And then that's not even accounting for some people have to have their dog stay like in a layover because they can't be over a certain amount of hours on an airplane. So, and then they have to pay for the dog's boarding during that layover. Yeah.
So there's all kinds of stuff. When we flew her to the UK, she had to fly from Dallas to Houston, get off and change planes. So they had to have somebody, I had to pay for somebody to take her off the plane, take her out and go to the bathroom, then get her back on another plane. Yeah. Before she flew out again. Oh. So that was like an added cost there. So yeah, if you have a layover, that's why some require third-party shippers, is because of the fact that they have a layover or an overnight. And yeah.
Oh, poor doggies.
It's crazy.
Poor animals, the things we put them through.
I know. Poor guys.
How about a driver's license? I know you're going to have to get a new driver's license where you go.
Yeah.
And Jen has a Arizona driver's license, and for all of those that don't know this, but Arizona hands out driver's license for life.
Yes, if you're a resident. Yes. They will give you, like mine doesn't expire till 2053, so I'm really upset. But I'll have to get a new license. Yeah.
And that's, how much does it cost to get a new driver's license?
I think, if I remember, it said it was like $25. $25. Which is, it's fine. I don't have to take a test, nothing. I just have to pretty much, like, register with their DMV. Yeah. And that's it. So, that's not too terrible, but also unnecessary, people. Come on. So
that's some of the stuff that I covered that you have to take care of. So let me total it up. So I added it up, and that the total I got was $15,695 just to move.
Excuse me? What?
Yes, yeah. So I added that car in there too, right? Like getting a new car, that's about $8,000 average. Mm-hmm. And then the $2,000 deposit on a house.
Yeah. And
the pet relocation.
Yeah.
Which is about $3,500. Not everyone's going to have a pet, and not everyone's going to need a car. Mm-hmm. So deduct that from there.
I usually, like, the typical, when I hear an overseas move will cost you right around $10,000.
Yeah.
That, I mean, it is a shocking number, but also I'm not completely surprised.
Oh. So about $4,195 without the pet, without the car. Mm-hmm. So that seems about right.
So like $5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About $5,000 just to move. That's without having to purchase another car and without having any pets. $5,000, people. Let that sink in. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just like, don't let that surprise you at all, because it is... There are things that you need.
Yes.
It adds up quickly.
Yeah. I know that moving into this house, we've never had a master bathroom. So we had to get stuff for our master bathroom, like rug and towels, because then the kids have their own bathroom and they have the stuff that we used to share together.
Right.
So stuff like that.
It's like the little things that start adding up you don't realize that you need.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I know. So.
Yeah.
Feel sorry for us.
That's also, you know what? It sucks, and that's even $5,000 just a thing to like move somewhere. Mm-hmm. That sucks.
Yeah,
but it's also not shocking because that's true.
Yeah, and then not including and I know you get per diem while you're like in the hotel and stuff. Mm-hmm. So, but you're like having to eat out a lot.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you're not...
When you're in TLF.
Yeah, if you don't have a regular kitchen or anything like that, you will be eating out for meals.
And then you'll gain weight. Because you're just like, well, Burger King and Dunkin' Donuts is open right now.
I know. The food court is just right next to my room. I can't help it.
Yeah, I can't cook eggs on this pan. Everything sticks to it, including my soul.
That was like when we were in DLF in the oven, I had to Google the oven manual because they had symbols that didn't make knobs. Any sense.
I tried to make brownies while we were in there. I think it was for our anniversary. We had an anniversary in there, or Kyle's birthday. And it cooked the outside of the brownies, and I went to cut it in, and it was like a lava cake. It all just flowed out, and I was like, no, what happened? It was terrible. I don't know what I did wrong.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't know what happens. It took me a good solid 30 minutes to figure out what the knobs. Yeah. And I don't even remember them now.
I asked them for a can opener. I went to open up a can, and I'm still waiting for it.
Oh, yeah.
It's been 3 years.
Yeah.
I had to open up with a knife, slowly stabbing it. They're like, yeah, we're going to run one up to you right now. I was like, okay. And I sat there for like 20 minutes. I was like, they're not bringing it up. I'm not calling them back. Lost. Yes, I guess so. I'm still waiting for my can opener.
Yeah, that is funny. Yeah, that is unfortunate because I know there's because sometimes you won't be able to get into TLF and you will have to get a hotel off base, and that will suck because one, you won't have to pay for the hotel for whatever the amount that they, give you, or the amount of days.
Yeah.
But a lot of hotels are not set up like TLF with, laundry or a kitchen and stuff like that too. So
yeah.
And
they have coin operated laundry.
Oh God, I know,
that sucks.
Yeah. So think about those expenses. Food.
Yeah.
Food for a family of 4 on average for one meal is like what, $40?
$40 at least.
Yeah. Think of that, if the hotel doesn't provide breakfast. 3 meals a day.
Which TLF doesn't.
Nope.
Yeah.
Save up. As soon as you get those orders, start saving up and budget for your move because it's not going to be free.
I highly recommend if you're going to buy appliances to get from your local thrift shop.
Thrift stop.
Oh my God.
Stop at your local thrift stop.
Your thrift store. Your local thrift store. And then just like people that are selling cars, to maybe get it from somebody you may know that's reliable.
Yes.
Hopefully you won't end up with a dud twice like me.
No, always, do what you can. Always check the car before you drive it away and things like that. And
do your homework on the pet situation.
Oh my gosh,
because Jen is very knowledgeable of this stuff. She's done it. She's done her research, and it's still like every day I feel like you're like, oh, I didn't know about this.
Always something.
Yeah,
it's like they do. I mean, they set you up for failures. What it feels like.
It feels like
every day.
And then your car situation. Oh, that's what I was gonna say about cars. That I wish the military would give you some sort of, maybe pay half of the shipping of the other vehicle, of like a second vehicle. Mm-hmm. Oh man, it would have been so nice. And
that would be nice.
Yeah, because it's only maybe like a couple thousand to ship like an SUV. Mm-hmm. And then if they pay for half of it, it's like, well, that's a load off of me. You know, I don't have to worry about it. And I don't have to worry about getting another car.
Yeah, any bit helps. Mm-hmm. That's for sure. Yeah, because that is nice. Or unless you're going somewhere where you can't take your car too. That's
but then they put your car in storage and they'll pay for it.
Yes,
this is what I was telling Kyle the other day.
Which is good
because I said something about if his truck got put in storage. He's like, well, I don't know if I would have to sell it. Or I was like, no, you could put it in storage. I was like, they're like temperature regulated, and they start them for you every now and then. They make sure they're still running. I was like, and it's fine. Like, they'll pay for it. I don't think he knew that. Yeah,
it's nice. It is a nice option too. Mm-hmm. If you're you can't take your car, or you don't want to. Mm-hmm. It is good. You have to have a full clean out, a USDA approved clean out of your car though too, and that is more expensive than a normal clean out. Mm-hmm. It's not just about detailing and cleaning out the outside. They get everywhere. Yeah. Every inch of that car. Your car will never be that clean again.
When we shipped our car out of Guam, I did it all myself.
Did you? Uh-huh. As long as you follow that checklist, they give you a checklist on what the USDA wants. Yeah. You're fine. You can do it for yourself. You can do it to yourself.
Do it to yourself.
You can. They give you a full checklist, but it is your responsibility to do it and make sure it is to their standards. Yep. Yeah.
I remember cleaning it and I was like, I can't get all this sand out of here. Yeah. It was like embedded in the inside of the car. Yeah. And they're like, it's fine. Yeah. So when it got to Belgium, and I remember it was a really cold day when I got there, and like they opened it so I could look at it, and I was like, oh, there's sand in it.
You're like, oh.
Yeah. It's like, oh. In that car, I don't know. It ended up here in the UK somewhere.
That's so funny.
I know. I wish I would have run into. I was like, what? I used to be in a car.
That's so funny. Yeah. That's so crazy. So, yeah. Keep it in mind.
Do your homework. Mm-hmm. Plan ahead. It's going to be expensive. Wherever you go, it's going to be expensive. Yes. So just plan ahead. Do your research. Reach out to people that are already there and ask them questions. Mm-hmm. And just take everything with a grain of salt, because, come on, people exaggerate everything, too. Yeah. It is true. Down, people.
We do over-exaggerate some things.
I don't.
I do. No. It is expensive. That's not a lie. It's going to be expensive. Yeah. But there are ways to save, so. Yes. You can do it. Mm-hmm. And it'll be fun. Mm-hmm. In the end.
It's a new adventure, you guys.
What I keep telling myself every day. It'll be fine.
Yeah. It'll get done eventually. Yeah. It's a new adventure. That's what I look forward to every time we're going somewhere new. I was like, it's a new adventure. We get to go somewhere new. We get to live in a different house. Mm-hmm. We get to meet different people. It's so exciting to me.
The meeting people I'm not excited for.
You'll be fine. I
am an introvert.
I'll put you in contact with some of my friends that are where you're going. Yeah.
Where am I going?
I don't know, Jen. I don't ask you.
I know. Nobody asks me. Fine. Yeah. Nobody wants to know. I bet you all do. But I can't tell you.
No. Obsec. Mm-hmm. Maybe when she gets there, she can tell us. Yeah. It's not like the references she's going to make. She's going to start speaking with an accent. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Speaking like them. Yay! I'll just give you this clue. It's not here.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not. No, definitely, I'm getting ready to ship my pet and everything.
Yes.
So we can stay here.
Yeah, you're shipping her down the road.
Sometimes I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be great.
You're going to have such a good time. I'm so excited for you because we know where you're going. Mm-hmm. You're going to have such a good time. Mm-hmm. Yay! I'm excited for you. Tell us how much you spent when you get there.
Oh, yeah. I'll see if I can. We're budgeting right now, so which is good. Some of our budget we got to cut down on, but now some of it's growing again because we have to use a shipper again.
Yeah.
We went from needing a shipper to then not needing a shipper, but then now needing a shipper again for this leg of the journey. It's just like, oh, gosh. So many crazy things.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, gosh.
Gosh darn it.
Gosh. But, yeah, I definitely will be calculating up those expenses. I will let you know.
Yeah.
How much it costs to PCS overseas. Because it is fun.
It's pricey.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I get a car rental on Thursday.
Yeah?
I'll have it for like almost a full month. Almost 2 months.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just because we want my car to get there as soon as possible.
Yeah. I wish I could help you guys with that, but like my car doesn't seat very many. When I had the other car, then yes, I could have picked you guys up and dropped you off from school and back. But
that's all right. That's all right. It's the way of the life of the gypsies.
For real, we are gypsies.
I'm going to be homeless soon.
Yes. Pack up your stuff in a hobo bag and put it on a branch.
Pretty much.
Whistle while you're skipping away from this place.
Yeah.
Hopping on a train.
Trains, planes,
I've been
automobiles.
watching way too much Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure. Oh my. Well, that's all I had for you.
Yes.
I don't have anything else other than wash your hands.
Yeah.
Wash your hands. Stay calm.
Always stay calm through everything.
It's going to be okay.
Yes.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Hugh.
Hugh.
Hugh, people need to calm down. It was just one more.
Just one more for you guys.
Sorry.
No, it's great. Yeah. Don't let the coronavirus freak you out too much. Just don't listen to the media. Do your research and listen to your doctor.
Yes, listen to your doctor. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's most important. I mean, honestly, it spreads so much. I just don't see it getting contained.
Not anytime. It's going to get worse before it gets any better.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yeah. And it's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So.
Remember Ebola?
Yeah, everyone freaked out over that.
Yeah, remember the swine flu?
Yeah. SARS? Yeah.
What other one?
Somebody had said that there has been an epidemic of some sorts or some sort of mass viral thing every election year.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's weird. They did, they like went it down, it was like one, and then the next one was like 4 years later, and the next one was 2 years later, and then two, and then two, and then two. It was crazy. So not like a full like presidential election every time, but there was something.
Something like that?
Every 2 years. It's crazy.
Here's your issue. Here's your thing. Anthrax, 2001. It's going to kill us all.
Yeah.
West Nile virus, 2002.
Yeah.
SARS, 2003.
Yeah.
Bird flu, 2005. E. coli, 2006. Remember that E. coli thing?
It continues.
Yes,
too.
still. Yeah. Wash your lettuce, people. Wash your lettuce and bleach. It's true. My sister-in-law washes it. So my sister-in-law has her sister that ate lettuce contaminated with something, and she has horrible brain damage from it.
Oh, no.
Yes. Yeah. So she washes her, like, all her vegetables in bleach. Yeah.
Bleach?
Yeah. Financial collapse. That was going to kill us back in 2008. Remember how bad that was? My sister lost her house.
The COVID-19, they're fearing, is going to cause another financial collapse.
Okay.
Yeah, because of everything being shut down. The economy is tanking.
Yes.
Quote unquote. I'm not a professional. This is just
but
what
buy
I've been...
stock in toilet paper right now.
Yes.
Sanitizer.
Charmin. Purell.
2009, the swine flu. 2012, the Mayan calendar.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The Mayan calendar was going to kill us all.
It was. There was nothing else. It was done.
It was
the calendar was over.
Because they can't start it again?
No, they can't, because the calendar's done.
People are dumb. 2013, North Korea was going to kill us.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's just a dangling threat all the time.
Yeah. A little less right now, I feel, but yeah always.
2014, Ebola.
Yeah.
Ebola. 2015, ISIS. Again, another one that's still dangling over our heads constantly.
Yeah.
2016, Zika virus. That one was really scary. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stupid mosquitoes.
Yeah.
I really thought I would die because they love me.
Yeah, same. Yeah, they swarm me. And now 2020, the coronavirus.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
there's always going to be something.
Yes.
I feel like there's always going to be something, and it's going to be out there, and the media is going to take it and run with it.
Yeah, blow it up.
Yeah,
just blow it up.
This is just the problem we have with media. Is it just gets out of control, and then people believe exactly what the media says. And you can't do that because that just causes mass chaos.
It is causing mass
Everybody's going to riot the streets and bust down businesses and take all their stuff.
That's really scary, too. It's like the people's reactions to these kind of situations, how they react in them. And some of them react with not so great intentions.
No.
And that worries me. That worries me for our safety.
Yeah.
Not so much the illness itself, but the way people react to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like our friend Jennifer was in Las Vegas and was posting about being, where was she at? She was
at like some sort of shop or something.
Yeah. And some lady walked in and was wiping down with Clorox wipes all the chairs, even the ones that people were sitting in.
Yep.
And she was like, if she comes over to me, I'm going to like retaliate or whatever. And I was like, well, don't leave us hanging. What happened? And she said that she came over to her and she's like, nope, I'm good. I'm not afraid of a little coronavirus. But
Jen is awesome. She is also a registered nurse, so she is very knowledgeable.
Yes.
On this.
Yes.
And knows not to freak out. Be like Jennifer.
Be like Jennifer. Don't freak out. Just be mindful too, for other people's safety, for your own safety. Use hand sanitizer. Keep your hands off people's faces. I don't know why you would be touching their faces. Please don't touch babies.
Yes.
Please do not touch babies. They're not yours. Touch your own baby.
Yeah.
Don't touch other people's babies. Don't get too close to their baby. It's really disrespectful.
Don't sneeze on their baby.
Don't spit on their baby.
I would hope nobody does that. Oh.
Yeah.
But just as a friendly reminder.
And the elderly too. Please be careful around them too. And people that have compromised immune systems. So
yes.
Just be mindful of that. Be careful.
Don't make fun of people when they have a water bottle on their head. They're just trying to protect themselves, okay?
They're trying to protect themselves.
So make sure you take a picture and send it to us so we can see what's going on.
Yeah, the water bottle, the pictures I saw there, I was like, that person's head is in a water bottle, like those 3-gallon ones, and it's like they're in a water bottle.
Yes.
And then covered in trash bags. Or the lady that was in the hazmat suit, but she had her heels on. I was like, girl was looking fly in her hazmat suit.
You do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, you guys keep going strong, because...
Keep on going strong.
You're doing great.
You're doing the best work you can.
Yeah.
You're doing good. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Only buy the toilet paper that you need for the next month, not for the next
You don't need to
year.
bulk buy it. Just buy what you need now.
Yeah.
And you know what else is good for your health? Rating and subscribing on Apple Podcasts.
Yes, Jen. Or emailing us and telling us how you feel.
Yeah.
At DEPENDAsplaining@gmail.com.
Yes. And also Facebook.
Also Facebook.
Instagram.
And
Twitter. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes.
If you're freaked out about it, tell us why you're freaked out. We promise there's no judgment whatsoever.
No, we'll take it. We'll take everything into consideration.
Of course. Yeah. We would love to hear from you on this situation. Also, if you've had a PCS recently, and you let us know how much you guys spent on that. As well. We just want to know what other people are doing too.
Or like if we missed something important that we didn't cover.
Oh yes, definitely. If there was something else that's a normal expense when PCSing
that we didn't cover.
Yes, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Get at us.
Please.
And rate us.
We
love it.
Yes, we love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. And don't forget to rate us. Jen said that like 5 times already, didn't you?
Yeah, rate and subscribe.
I just wanted to say it again.
Because we can't get enough of it.
This is not the Kyle podcast. I hardly mentioned him today.
We did good.
Yes, we did.
Stuck to our topic.
I had him home all weekend. It was really nice.
That was nice.
We went to see a movie. We went to see Onward.
Was that good?
It's super really cute. Good. It was really... It pulled on my heartstrings because it's about their dad. So I was like, oh, like it was really cute. Mm-hmm. But it was good. It was really good. Yeah, it was funny. The kids really enjoyed it.
All right. I need to see that one too.
Yeah, go for it. Bye.
Don't forget to download that Milso Muster app as well.
Yes.
They got a lot of goodies, and she is adding more things always to her app, and it is wonderful.
Yes, so support yourself a spouse.
Yes,
always.
Please.
Always. Jen, that's going to be you one day on that airplane.
I know. I'm going to be on that big old airplane.
Yeah. And guess what? Wherever you go,
there you are.
Goodbye.